Hey! Hey there! Today I'm going to be deducing how Multishot works. This video might not matter a lot since the patch is in 2 days, but I get a lot of questions in comments asking me how I think it works, and explaining it via chat confuses those people a lot more. My plausible deniability is that I do not know yet until the patch drops, and that the devs can still change things. But so far, I've reviewed the demo for answers and it was actually pretty simple and easy to deduce. We were just overthinking how it works. People have speculated a lot regarding Multishot. Majority of it are wrong and would make specific weapons OP if some of the speculations were true. But first, let's talk about how Multishot damage works. You can see that there is a lot of damage numbers. This scene itself made people think that Multishot has multiple damage instances. What if I told you that the damage numbers below is the Malevolence unique ability? This is further supported because you get consistent damage numbers across the field. The blades from the Malevolent bounces 5 times and it creates 4 blades on weak point hit. Reviewing this demo made it clear that the first blade bounce is to the main target, essentially boosting your damage to the main target by 96%. But we don't know what the damage inheritance are for this ability, but I can say for sure that weak point damage isn't inherited. You actually see the secondary damage number next to the main damage, and this is exactly 10% of the main damage. Multi-hit so far has 2 different stats, chance, and damage multiplier. This is further proven here. We see a double bullet icon next to the damage number. The inheritance for multi-hit so far, which I can confirm, are weak point and attribute. Weak point because you clearly see that it's also a yellow damage number. Attribute damage can't be yellow, so does attribute attrition damage number. Even Malevolence unique ability can't turn yellow. Attribute because Malevolent has a base toxic attribute damage, and still we get 10% from the main bullet damage with weak point and attribute. The only thing that's not clear yet is if multi-hit inherits crits, and if it does it have a different calculation? Meaning, does the multi-hit have a different crit chance instance? Or does it simply also inherit the main damage on crit? If it does, it works exactly like Haley's first ability. The reason why I am sure that Multishot inherits crits is that the new beam rifle has decent crit stat and multi-hit stat. This won't make sense if Multishot doesn't inherit crits. But my plausible deniability is that the devs in the past have done some weird things like weak point not scaling attribute. First speculations was when Multishot triggers, a bullet is consumed. You can see here that it does not. And this was actually said by Vash, which prompted me to look at this again. Because if it did consume an ammo, I was about to lose my mind. Second OP speculation is that it procs unique abilities, and unique abilities damage proc Multishot. There is no clear answer for this yet, but we can deduce how it works on the demo. You see that hitting the weak point spawned 4 cogs. If Multishot would have also triggered unique ability, knowing that the unique ability has a 100% chance as long as you hit the enemy, it would have spawned 8 cogs. And if the multi-hit damage itself triggers Multishot, we would also have seen 10% damage numbers from the 27,387, which we don't see in the demo. Take this information with a grain of salt. This was just deduced from the demo, and a lot of these could still change. But I'm sure that it works exactly like Haley's first ability anyways. And the average DPS formula for this is quite simple. It's just gonna be similar to how we calculated Greg's bombardment damage at 7 hits on top of our weapon DPS. That's it for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!